she was pregnant at the time. So in my mind, I always assume that she's with the guy who got her pregnant, and so it wasn't even a thing. I said this, I ain't trying to break nobody up, but if you're asking me on the low, off the record, do I like you? Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't even be talking to you. That's simple. She fucked 3 different dudes. Okay? not including me, so technically it's 4. 4 different dudes, like, in like a 2-3 day period. Okay? It would have ended if it was just one dude. Like, I've been cheated on every relationship I've been in, so I don't take that lightly. Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to another video. This is gonna be a story about my last relationship. Now, it wasn't funny at the time, but I think now I can kind of laugh about it, okay? Okay, matter of fact, it was really dark at the time. Like, it's probably the most depressed I've ever been in my life. It was after this relationship, but I can kind of, shrug it off now. But anyway, so here's like the whole story with that. So I met this girl in Chiefland, and she was pregnant at the time. So in my mind, I always assume that she's with the guy who got her pregnant, and so it wasn't even a thing. Like, I met her, whatever, but like I didn't go get her number. I didn't try and talk to her. I just said hi. That was pretty much it. And then I left. Didn't talk to her again for like 3-4 months. Then I get a friend's request from her on Facebook. Okay. So I was like, oh yeah, this is that one chick. Now at this point, she's had the baby. So I accept it, whatever. So we started talking on Facebook or whatever, just like innocent stuff. Then one day she asked me a question. She was like, I have a boyfriend and everything, but like, do you like me or whatever? I was like, that's a weird question to ask. But I was like, listen man, I ain't trying to break down no relationships. Like, I said this, I ain't trying to break nobody up. But if you're asking me on the low, off the record, do I like you? Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't even be talking to you. That's simple facts. So, shouldn't have said that. I should have just lied and said no, but I didn't. So I said that, and then, oh man, listen, I knew she had a boyfriend, but it didn't matter to me at the time, because here's this hot chick. Because to me, she was at my league. I mean, by far. Still is this day, I bet. Like, so I didn't care. So that's my fault number 1. Okay, I should have never did that. Right, that was messed up. But they weren't married. They were just together. If they'd been married, I would have definitely backed off. Okay? Doesn't make it any more right, really, but I'm just saying. So, we ended up meeting one day again, and then we ended up like kissing behind this building and shit, like, and it was fine, right? So then, now she has this kid. Now, the baby daddy, from what she was saying, was an asshole. So there's what she says, then there's the actual truth. I don't know what the truth is, but since I'm only hearing one side, I'm like, okay, yeah, this guy's an asshole. Like, but I don't know him, right? I don't know this guy. So anyway, she ends up telling me one day that they broke up or whatever. So I was like, huh, okay, right? So then it gets to the point to where we are kind of like, we're dating now at some point. It's just like months and months in advance. And then so now I'm like, I'm with her, but I'm also like helping take care of this baby, and that's what made it more messed up at the end. Okay, so now I've got attached to this baby, like, and it's real stuff. Okay, but now here we get to the nitty gritty. Okay, so me and her, we would text each other and call each other on the phone and stuff from like the moment we got up to the moment we went to sleep. So like, I'm not the type of guy to get upset if you don't text me back right away. But when we've been doing this for over a year now straight, and then all of a sudden you start to stop that, yeah, something's up. All right. Now, if we hadn't been doing that, then no, I would have been fine with it. But since we'd established that was a thing, and then you stop doing that without saying nothing, like there's something up with that. So anyway, last time I saw her, she comes to my house, okay, and I could tell something was up because she wouldn't put down her phone, like for nothing. The only reason why I was telling her to put down her phone was because she was fishing, and she had it in her cleavage. I was like, yo, your phone's gonna fall in the fucking water. Okay, that's the only reason why I was saying that. But she kept putting it down. The moment I turned my back to something, she picked it back up. So I was like, oh, okay, something's not right here, right? So then, it's time to take her home. So I take her home or whatever. The moment she steps the foot out of my car, her eyes reverts to the phone, and she's just like texting as she's walking off. I was like, alright, well, that was probably it, right? I knew it was it, but I didn't know to what extent. I mean, I honestly thought I really wasn't ready to call it off completely then, but I got the vibe, like, okay, that's messed up, right? So then, a couple of days later, she just stops texting me, stops calling me, the whole thing. So I'm pissed at this point, right? So I started writing some shit to her, because I know she tries to act Dougie, so I knew if I got in a conflict with her, she'd probably respond to it. She didn't respond to it. Ever. But, well, actually her baby daddy's grandma was friends with my mom, so she told me that she went over to the house to see the baby, and there was a dude getting out of her trailer with her, and it wasn't the baby daddy, and it wasn't me, obviously, and she was buttoning up her pants as she was walking out the door. So I was like, oh, okay, so that's cheating number one, right? Then she tells me that her and her baby daddy have been together this entire time. So I'm like, okay, that's cheating number two, right? Technically. Or you could say, whatever. But like from my perspective, we weren't, like, that wasn't a thing. So cheating number two, then she ends up leaving me and whoever else for this other dude. So that's number three. And this is all like like she cheated on 3 different dudes. Like she fucked 3 different dudes. Okay? not including me, so technically it's 4. 4 different dudes, like in like a 2-3 day period. Okay? So I'm like, dude, I was defeated, dude. Like, I wrote her some shit that I wish I could take back, but I can't, like, because then she threatened me with like a restraining order and shit. But like she knew what the deal was. Like she knew what was up. But yeah, man, like it got dark because now I'm like, okay, I didn't just lose her. Like that was the big part about it. But then it's like this relationship I had with the child was so barbarically insane. Even though like it wasn't my kid, but I kind of felt like it kind of was in a way. You know what I mean? Even though I know it wasn't. It's just that when I was there, I was always taking care of it with her, and I don't know, man. It was a dark thing, but so like she had sex with 4 different dudes, and that's how that ends. You know what I mean? It would have ended if it was just one dude. Like I've been cheated on every relationship I've been in, so I don't take that lightly. But the fact that then there's like 3 other dudes involved, it's like, okay, that's low, right? But I mean, if you ever met this chick, you wouldn't be too surprised about it. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. But so that's that story, man. A little bit more personal, I would say. than my other ones, but yeah. So tell me what y'all think. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Much love. Deuces.